that we have to be the news, to use our voices to share what is going on today. We can't rely on fictional, corrupt corporate entities to protect us and to provide us with information. That's what's got us into this situation. No, we need to take responsibility, be active in grassroots actions, and educate ourselves and one another, continuing to research and to question everything. Now, this man on the screen, he has a YouTube channel called Pastor Dave's Channel, and he provides information as to mainstream media covering up what is going on with this illegal form of human trafficking today. He also, in this video clip that he provides, he includes a real life abduction of someone at a Target, and it's something that should bring us to a place where we are wanting to stand up and to fight in truth and with our voices and coming together, not in some type of violent form of aggression or anything like that. I'm talking about the fight of using wisdom and knowledge and coming together in large numbers to have a bigger voice. That's what will make things change. And for us to make sure that we are no longer saying, I'm just doing my job, when the job is unlawful. We need to no longer be ignorant as to what's going on. Now, after this video clip by Pastor Dave, he also has another video clip I'm going to include, and it is of a testimony of a mother who became the target of these professional criminals, her and her daughter, and she speaks out about what happened. And so I just am providing this information to empower, to make us feel like we're not helpless, because we aren't. Not to make us be afraid, but to make us be brave and to grow in strength, okay? Because as long as we know what is going on and have the information and begin to expose it and come together, we can be safe. And that is what this is all about. So I just wanted to preface this before I started this video, and again say shalom and please share. Thank you.
Thursday, October the 19th. This is an update, a follow-up to the video that I uploaded on October the 15th, titled Urgent. People, families, disappearing and vanishing in Michigan. And I want to assure you that it's not just happening in Michigan, it's happening all across the United States of America. And it's a big, massive cover-up. This crisis, people are disappearing, being abducted. It's being swept under the rug, and I'm going to prove that today. First, on the 15th, I covered 40 plus women. Now it's doubled in the city of Flint, that simply just vanished and disappeared off of the streets without a trace. And I'm going to show you tonight how the Flint police and City Hall are sweeping this under the rug. And they're claiming that only 2 reported cases of missing women. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove them wrong tonight. It's bad enough in the city of Flint with the water crisis, the lead poisoning, toxic waste being dumped into the watering system. Children, babies, pregnant women being diagnosed with Legionnaire's disease. Now there's a massive lawsuit against the city of Flint for more testing, because now people are being diagnosed with brain damage. Also, on the 15th, I covered the husband in Canton, Michigan, whose wife and daughter were at a Target store on Michigan Avenue and Beck Road, and they were nearly abducted. and how three pedestrians came and surrounded their car to help to protect them, and how the husband is, they're calling it now, the Canton police are calling it his rant, how that went viral, and they are trying to debunk this now, saying it never happened. That, how do they know the wife and the child were never in any harm of being abducted, and that there was never reports ever of an abduction at a Target store? I'm going to prove them wrong. First, let's go to the city of Flint. 40 women plus now, like I said, the elderly pastor that I spoke with told me, asked me, did I hear about the 40 plus women that were abducted, disappeared in Flint, Michigan? He says now it has doubled and almost tripled. But let me show you. First, I'm going to show you how the city of Flint is covering this up. Flint, Michigan, let me first show you how the police and City Hall, how they're sweeping this under the rug. They're not telling the truth. Flint police address fears of missing women report. And let me just read just a portion of this for you. Flint, Michigan, WJRT. It has been stated on social media up to 40 women are missing. But Flint Police Department, as we're going to believe anything coming out of Flint, how they lied about the water crisis and the contamination and the bursted pipes and mains. But Flint Police Detective Tyrone Booth says it's not clear where that number came from. Because right now, he says, they only have 4 reports of missing women in the city of Flint. And yes, it's possible all 4 were in the area of Benton and Atherton roads on the city's south side, but Detective Booth says that's the only piece connecting their cases. Police do not believe these women have been killed or abducted. They can only find 4 cases. Bear with me. Michigan missing persons. These are just a few of the people that are missing, gone, vanished. I want to share this with all of you. Missing people, Michigan, all over the state, Michigan. Just for those that think that this isn't a problem. Sad. And it's countless numbers. Never ending. Number of people that vanished off of the streets, from a parking lot, from a Target, a Meijer store. Young, male, female. We have a serious problem. Share this with all of you. These are the bases. Please do not become the victim. Now the cover-up in Canton, Michigan, the husband whose video on Facebook went viral, making the video, his wife was too frightened to do the video. She was at a Target store, nearly abducted with her daughter, and other shoppers came to her rescue. The police are saying that he's lying. It never happened, but there have been no ever reports of any abductions at a Target store. First, let's go and find the report, the news article from the Canton police. Hang on. This is coming from Fox 2 News, local news, Fox. Calls for calm after Facebook rant about human trafficking in Canton, Michigan. And this is the video here. This is the audio that I played back on the 15th. And let me just read part of this for you. Canton, a man's Facebook Live rant about human trafficking in Canton goes viral with hundreds of thousands of views and shares. He says his wife and child were nearly abducted at a Target store. Police say the man's story doesn't add up. Sweep it under the rug. Cover it up. He never called them about the allegations. There's no evidence. The woman was even touched. Police say details are murky. There were people that came to her rescue and her child's rescue. Human trafficking is a real problem. Thousands of cases are reported every year. However, Canton police don't think this was one of these cases. And in the video here, they're talking about it never happens at a Target store. Bear with me. And what you're about to see is a girl abducted from a Target store parking lot. This is how quick and easily that it happens. Watch right here. Here's the predator. Look at him circle in. And this woman here is just a bystander watching this take place. That's how it happens. Broad daylight. More frequent in the evening hours. That's how it happens. Just like that. Let me assure you, there is a massive cover-up taking place all across the United States of America since I uploaded that video on the 15th. I've got numerous thousands of comments that it's happening in the state that they're living in. And it's being swept under the rug. It's being covered up. It's human trafficking. And it's happening. And it's real. It began with the homeless. I've reported on this time and time again. California, shopping carts that the homeless were using, found with all their belongings, abandoned, and the homeless disappeared. South Carolina, homeless people being rounded up and put into an actual prison, internment camp. More homeless disappearing. Homeless, their camps being destroyed in the city of Flint. Homeless people just vanishing, disappearing. Now it's happening in your own backyard. It could be you, it could be your wife, your son, or your daughter. I want to draw attention to this very serious problem. It's happening. The culling of America. Like this video, subscribe, and please let me get your feedback and leave me a comment. Be awake, be informed, be prepared, and have a plan. October the 24th. There's a major problem in Michigan and all across the United States of America. And there is a major cover-up taking place. It's being covered up. It's being swept under the rug by local police departments, city officials, states, and our federal government. And it's human trafficking. Another case in Michigan, this time in Ionia County, at the Mason Meyer store. A young woman, a mother with her child, was nearly abducted by a Pakistani man who we believe his wife was the accomplice. She's going to tell her story. Her name is Allison. And I want to apologize ahead of time for the poor sound quality. Turn the television off and listen carefully, because it's an urgent warning for everyone. Right after this incident, the same Pakistani man, Indian man, who we believe his wife is the accomplice, tried to abduct another mother and child, this time outside in the parking lot. Again, I'm using a format called Screencast-O-Matic, and it's the free version. I don't have the funds to update to to a better version, so listen carefully. And I apologize for the sound quality. Be prepared. There is a massive cover-up taking place. I've got a viewer that left a comment on one of my videos. Hey, I never thought about this. What if the cover-up is to have all of these people, all of these women, young girls, mothers, children, abducted to introduce the RFID microchip, mark of the beast, saying, well, we can track your wife. Now we'll be able to track your child. What a way to introduce the RFID chip. Listen carefully. Here is Allison's story. Thanks for watching. Spread this video around. Share this out. Subscribe to my channel. Have a